Hello, World Wide Web. My name is Roxy, and if you're thinking you've seen me somewhere before, then it's probably because I was on MTV's True Life a few years ago. I did an episode of True Life called True Life, I'm Happy to Be Fat. And while I wasn't particularly crazy about how I was portrayed on the episode, it turned into a lot of really positive things, and it's opened gateways for me to talk with people all around the world about positive body image, which has been an amazing experience. And so this is my very first internet video, and so if I seem a little bit nervous or weird or dorky, it's probably because I'm actually all of those things pretty much all the time. So today I just want to focus a little bit on my journey to self-acceptance and my involvement in the fat movement and my involvement in the body positive movement. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about what sort of changed my life, and that was this book right here. If you have not read this book, I recommend going out and getting it immediately. It's Fat! So? by Marilyn Wan. And it is an incredible read. It's not a very dense read, and so you don't feel like you're reading something insanely academic or anything like that, but it just kind of talks about the way we view our bodies, the way society views our bodies. It's really cool. And one of my favorite things is that there's actually a Venus of Willendorf paper doll. Check that out, right? And even better, she has really cool outfits, like the Hittin' the Highway outfit. Yeah. There's like a fancy, sexy boudoir outfit in here. Yes. Isn't that quite nice? Who wouldn't want to play with that doll? So check this out. There's a lot of books out there now about the size acceptance movement, health at every size, all those great key buzzwords that we use in the fatosphere. And so there's a lot of books out there that you can read, but I really strongly suggest this one for anyone who's just starting their journey and really trying to figure things out. So I read this a couple years ago, and at the time I weighed 330 pounds, and I had battled an eating disorder for most of my life in one way or another. When I was 11, I was diagnosed with anorexia, and when I rebounded from that due to a lot of things that were going on in my personal life, I started binge eating. I gained a ton of weight, and I weighed about 330 pounds, like I said, and I hated everything about my body. I hated my face, I hated my thighs, I hated my stomach. God, I hated my stomach. And this book really challenged the way I looked at my body, and I started going, okay, well, maybe I need to stop looking at my body as eye candy for everybody else and start doing with my body what makes me feel good. And so I got involved in health at every size, which is really easy to break down. A lot of people don't know what that means, but it's essentially just the basic idea that you don't have to be skinny to be healthy. You don't have to look a certain way to be healthy. You don't have to look a certain way to participate in different activities. And so for me, it's all about doing exercise that feels good for my body. I've been very involved with dance since I was really young, and so I love to go dancing. I do yoga, I bike, I do stuff that makes my body feel good, and that's good for my body. I'm also a vegetarian. And you don't have to be a vegetarian to be involved in health at every size. I just really love animals, and so it's really hard for me to eat them. I do occasionally eat chicken, and I have my reasons for that. My friends all laugh because I think birds are evil. But so that's essentially what my journey has been. And when I got involved at health at every size, I lost 60 pounds. So I'm about 270, and I lost that weight 8 years ago, approximately. That doesn't seem possible. Maybe it's between 6 and 8 years. There's kind of a timeline gap. I don't know. I'm getting old. And so, but I've kept that weight off because it's no longer a diet roller coaster. I'm no longer going up and down, and I'm no longer trying to starve myself to look good for somebody else. And it's been a really long journey. It wasn't like overnight I went, oh, okay, now my body's gorgeous just the way it is. Yay. So it's a really long, tough journey, but it's definitely worth it when you get there. So now I'm spending my time finishing up my master's degree in student affairs and higher education, writing a thesis right now, and also I'm doing some public speaking engagements to different universities around the country, talking to them about positive body image and how they can take steps forward to love who they are and start questioning what they're being told about their bodies in the media, and looking at advertising and breaking down this whole societal idea of policing our bodies and telling our bodies that they're good or bad based on how they look. So I want to start doing this regular video series, so please send in to me what you want me to talk about. If you have questions, you just want to hear a little bit about something in my life, I'd be more than happy to tell you about it. And for today, I'm signing off.